The Minnesota Wild podcast is presented exclusively by Acrisure.
Just first off, getting back home, how good does it feel to be home Saturday the next day here in St. Paul?
Yeah, I think long road trip, 8 days, especially towards the end, last 2-3 days, usually they feel longer, and being home is always nice, sleeping in your own bed. I think especially around Christmas time, it's beautiful here. You got all the snow, and you got a ton of home games. I think we only have one on the road in Columbus, and a lot of guys get family in town and stuff like that, so it's good to feel comfortable, and that always helps me to translate my game on the ice as well.
Feels like your team always seems to rise up, even when you're banged up. When you play the best teams in the league, you've beaten some really good teams, including Colorado and Vegas. What type of test will Dallas be?
Yeah, they're probably the hottest team right now in the league, and we know how they play, tight checking game, and they obviously got high octane offense as well. And we're missing some bodies, and we know that if we want to come away with some points tonight, that it's going to have to be a defensive first mentality, and really not give them anything. Let Gus see a lot of pucks, stay out of the box. Their power play is obviously great, just play to our identity, how we always play. That should never change, regardless of who's in the lineup, and just make it hard to them. Make it similar to how we play Colorado at home. You can kind of sense that there was a little bit of frustration on the other side as the game went on. I think that's a good approach to tonight.
And for you personally, now a few weeks of reps, you're such an intricate part of the PK, Nico. Do you feel that chemistry coming together as part of that unit?
Yeah, it's for me. Obviously, it starts with faceoffs, and it's tough. I said this before. It's tough when you hop in and you go against all the guys that have already, put 200, 300 faceoffs together this year, and you got to kind of jump in. And a lot of it's timing, getting it right with the linesman again, not jumping in too early, and then on the PK, like you said, finding some chemistry with Trenny, reading off each other, knowing what the other guys' tendencies are, and I think PK's been going well. It's been a big reason why we've been able to win games, and especially, ideally we'd like to stay out of the box against all teams, but especially tonight against those kind of power plays. But you saw it last game where we, after Zuki got hit, we take a penalty. That's just a penalty you have to take sometimes. You got to respond to that, and then it's on the team, on the PK unit to just kill that off and gain momentum for our team. That's what PK can do. If I think in the other game you saw it, Suki, it's a big hit, and then we, like I said, we have to take that penalty. You have to respond to the hit, and then when you kill that penalty off, that gives your team momentum going into the 5-on-5 and then some power play. So it's been going well, and we found some structure and some pairings that work so far. So they keep going with that.
For an extraordinary advantage in sports, you need a game plan. For an extraordinary advantage everywhere else, all you need is Acrisure. With a high-tech human approach to insurance, cybersecurity, and more, Acrisure helps you take care of what you care about. That makes winning easy. See what Acrisure's extraordinary advantage can do for you at Acrisure.com.